What's up, guys? I wanted to make a video kind of hyping up our boy, Ken Martin. It's been brought to my attention that some people out there have been wanting to remove him as the chairman of the DNC. So let me talk a little bit about what I know about him. He got rid of David Hogg, and David Hogg, I think his name is David Hogg. Whatever, he's gone. Who cares? Hogg. He wanted to get rid of the Second Amendment, okay? No, we don't want to get rid of the Second Amendment. That's dumb, okay? We just want some reasonable checks and balances, okay? I just want someone to make sure that when the gun is sold, it doesn't end up in the hand of some crazy 16-year-old who doesn't know how to handle hormones and he shoots up a school. It's very simple, okay? We have some real simple requests. And, parents have been fucking slacking recently. So we need to pick up somewhere. Okay, parents aren't doing it. Someone's fucking got to. It might as well be the government, or you can just get up and do it yourself. Those are the options. But that's what we want. We don't want someone to be like, no guns whatsoever. That's insane. No, we don't want that. And you know what? Our boy Ken Martin got rid of that guy. He's gone. Now, I did say people are calling for him to step down. And the people who are calling for him to step down are the same ones who kind of were like really big Bernie supporters. And when Bernie didn't win the Democratic nomination in 2016, they got really butthurt because they thought I don't know, some of them thought he was going to be a communist president. Some of them thought he was just a really good guy. The ones who stayed Democrats, because quite a few of them became MAGA, the ones who stayed Democrats are the same ones saying get rid of Ken Martin. Okay? Why would you get rid of this guy? He's won so much. He's won in Pennsylvania. He won pretty much every winnable special election, outside of like the heart of Texas. He has won. And now Texas is up for grabs once again. And it's looking pretty good for us. Why would we want to get rid of him? All right. The fact of the matter is that Bernie Sanders, he kind of got his momentum late into the primary, right? And he seemed kind of weird, right? The early primaries all took place in the South and across the nation. Most people thought they didn't want him. They wanted a moderate dude to counter the Republicans being insane. Like, that was the feeling at the time. At the end of the primaries, he had a lot of momentum, but he started too late. I'm sorry. He started too late. And look at him. He was caucusing with the Democrats, but he was a registered independent. You think he's going to have the full support of the Democratic apparatus? No. If you can't wear the D all the time, then you don't get the DNC's money all the time. I'm sorry. They gave it to him in the end, which is commendable. But hey, it is what it is. I like the guy, but it is what it is, This is just life. You can't stand with a group sometimes and then expect their full support immediately when you jump in and they know you're going to jump out again later if you don't win. That's just how it happens. You can't be butthurt about that. That's insane. Look at Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC. She started off really insane, and now she's pretty reasonable. She changed quite a few of her stances. She's still a little, she's still AOC. But, she chilled out. She learned how to play nice with others. And that's something that the people calling for Ken Martin to step down never learned. Is that you need to be able to play nice with others if you want to get things done. That's what MAGA doesn't understand. That's why we've had a government shutdown every time Trump's been in office. It's because he doesn't know how to play well with others. Well, guess what, dum-dum? In politics, it's important that you get along with the other side so you can get things done. Otherwise, dumb stuff's going to happen, like the Department of Homeland Security not being funded for a few months while we're in a war, which you started while it was not funded. And you thought, it'll be fine. I don't know. Have you seen gas prices recently? Not fine. Anyways, that's where MAGA is the end path of what the people challenging Ken Martin want. I'm not even just saying all the socialists. The people who are saying, oh, he hasn't had enough time. Dude, it's been like 15, 16 months, something like that. Whatever. It's been around that, okay? Someone can be, it was exactly this many weeks. Whatever. How long does it take you to get good at your job? It took me like a year to get decent at my job. I'm still good at my job, to be honest. I'm pretty good, I like to think, but hey, it takes a while to get good at these things. You know, he's been on the job for like a year and 6 months, and he's won every major special election. We haven't even had a midterm yet, and we're expected to have a freaking blowout. All right, let's keep this guy. You know, instead of whatever your pet project is, maybe the Democratic Party's pet project can be actually winning every now and then. Wouldn't that be awesome? Our one chance to really win, and someone's already trying to kick our legs out from under us, and that while we're fighting fucking drunken idiots like Drunken Senpai over what a law fighting him over what a freaking AP article says. Hey, can you read it? Uh huh. Does that say what you just said it said? Anyway, that's what we're fighting. We're fighting idiots like that, and we're fighting idiots to our left at the same time. Like, holy shit. Can we just relax? Trust the system? Right? The reason I was able to cite a court case from 2023 is because in 2023 the system worked. No matter how much you want to complain about it, it wasn't Somalia, like they like to say on Fox News. It was a working American system. I can't really say the same nowadays. I don't really know. That seems to be in major question in certain circumstances. So, yeah, I want Ken Martin around. I want that old certainty back. I want the old expertise that his brand of Democrat brings. I don't want the crazy newcomer. To say that he hasn't been successful in 16 months, holy shit, this dude he's done quite a bit. I'll be honest with you. I'm actually suitably impressed now that I've stopped to make this video and thought about it and heard other people give their opinions and then formulated my own, and like, yeah, I gotta hand it to the guy. it's been pretty impressive considering it's the DNC. Now, I've volunteered for the Democrats. I have personal experience. I've been to a few volunteering events. I think I'm going to one Sunday. We'll see what happens. But anyways, the people who go there are weird. Like, I went there with a group of dudes from the internet, and we were the normal guys for like the first time in human history. Like, a bunch of dudes from Discord were like the sane guys. Like, oh my god, it was wild. Um, I saw a trans woman in a man's bathroom, and it occurred to me that trans man would never use a urinal logically because they're woman to man, so they'd always use a stall. So that's never going to be an issue. And like a male to female person is never going to use a urinal either because it's all stalls in the ladies' room. And the only time where it's awkward is with little boys in the boys' room. And I walked in there and I'm like, damn, I really wish that we let trans women into the bathroom of their choice. It seems less inconvenient, to be honest. It was hella weird. Not to shit on trans people, I'm just laughing. Um, I was like, oh shit, I think I understand their pain because it's super awkward. But like other people I've met there too were just hella weird, and they didn't have money. They're like, hey guys, like we really scraped together, and like we were able to get everybody lunch because we have like $5,000 in donations this week, and half of it was used on getting you guys clipboards and papers and paying this app to tell us where to canvas and fucking like all this like bare bones stuff. Meanwhile, the Republicans have Elon Musk buying goddamn Twitter for them. Like, it's not fair. So anyways, you guys got to make your voices heard. That's why I have a channel. That's why I talk. That's why I do 3 goddamn takes, even though I should be in bed right now. It's because we should have people who kind of know what they're talking about, who are at least willing to do the research. Like I might be wrong, but I'm at least willing to read the goddamn article, not just the title, Drunken Senpai. Anyways, you need those people out there saying shit. Because right now, things are insane, and it's like the last vestiges of sanity, like of reliable order and trust in science and historical precedent and things of that nature. If you value any of that, it seems like the current DNC is like the last bastion holder of that. So let's give them some support, guys. Oh my god. Please. For humanity.